Hey there, I'm Kat, and this is Brews and Reviews. So I was recently dusting my bookshelves and I had to take all the books off the shelves to do that, and I had to rearrange them a little bit to fit on new books that I've purchased. So naturally I saw it as an opportunity to take some books off of my shelves that I don't really want on there anymore. So in today's video I'm going to be doing an unhaul. Some of these are books that I don't think that I'll ever end up reading. Some of them are books that I didn't like the first book in the series and can't ever see myself picking up the next. And some of them are just ones I didn't like. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into this unhaul. So the first book that I'm going to be unhauling is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. I know, probably an unpopular opinion because everybody seems to love Neil Gaiman. I just didn't get along with this book. It follows his child where there's like a lot of like magical things happening around him and nobody believes him. And the reason I didn't like it is that his parents never believed him about anything, and he's like having horrific things happen to him. And yeah, I can't remember if his parents are like abusing him or they're just like being neglectful in the fact that they're just so willfully not believing what he's saying. And I don't know, it was just kind of painful to read and I didn't like it. So I feel like this one doesn't really serve me being on my shelves anymore and I'm gonna get rid of it. Maybe someone else will like it more. The next book I'm going to unhaul is The Spanish Promise by Karen Swan. This one is one that my mum read on holiday and she sort of picked it up on, you know, when people leave books on holiday and, you know, you just like pick them like little free libraries in holiday places. Well, this was one of those and she said it was really good and I was like, oh, okay, I'll take it and then I'll try and read it. And I just haven't read it. It's been 4 years now and I've still not read it, and I just don't think that I'm going to. There's something about the cover that makes me not want to pick it up. It's also not really a genre that I reach for. This is a contemporary, but it's not really the sort of contemporary that gets me. I feel like the only person that could actually save me in terms of keeping this book, and I'll be really interested to know if she has an opinion on this, is Emily from Novel Novels, because I think she's read some Karen Swan before, and she might have read this book actually. So if you've read this, Emily, please let me know if I should actually keep it and like actually read it, because I don't know. There's something about it that I just never ever reach to pick it up and I'm like, should I just unhaul it? And I think that I will, unless Emily has something to say about it. The next book that I'm planning to unhaul is Secrets to the Grave by Tammy Hoke. I feel like this is a book that I will never ever reach for. It's quite large, it's a crime thriller, and I tend to find with crime thrillers I don't really seem to have the urge to pick them up unless I've heard someone talk about them. And this is one that I've just had on my shelves for ages and just, it's not like I've heard anyone talk about it and I just never ever have the urge to pick it up. It's been on my shelves for 10 years now and I've never picked it up, and I feel like I just need to let go. I'm a little bit of a hoarder, like a little bit, so I think I just need to let this one leave my possession because I'm just never ever gonna go there. I don't even know what it's about. That's pathetic, isn't it, really? I was trying to read it then. Like, a woman is found lacerated and naked. A 4-year-old girl rests her head on the woman's bloody shoulder. A whisper hangs in the air. My daddy hurt my mummy. I don't think this one's for me. Reading the back of that didn't make it better, so, yeah, this one's going in the unhaul pile. The next 3 books are all from the same series, and this is the one where I read the first book in the series and I really, really didn't like it, and I'm just never ever going to read the second book. So if I put the whole trilogy in a charity shop, maybe someone will be happy with that and enjoy them. So that is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. Then we have The Ask and the Answer and Monsters of Men. I just can't. I'm never going to read these two. They're quite chunky. This one I just really didn't enjoy. There was a dog character in it that could speak, and it was a very nice dog character, just how you imagine dogs, and horrible things happened to this dog. So everyone was a dick to the dog and I hated it. I didn't like other things about it, but like that's like the prevalent thing in my mind about this book, and it just really made me hate it, and I don't see why that was even a thing. So anyway, don't kill dogs in books and don't kill dogs anywhere. This is in the unhaul pile. Bye-bye series. Then next up we have Take Back the Sky by Greg Bear. This is a book I'm never going to reach for. I have tried to put this on a TBR before and I was just not interested. I don't know what it is because there's this like army guy on the front and it's obviously like a sci-fi space war type of thing. And I just don't think that I'll ever pick it up. I'm just not super interested in like militaristic sci-fi. And I feel like if I do give that a go, there are plenty of free options on Audible and I'll process that way easier, I'm never going to be drawn to this book. So maybe just somebody else will, and, you know, this book should be free. And then last but not least, we have Possessed by Nikki Valentine. I'm not sure if I put this on an unhaul list before. I think I did. It never got unhauled. It's still here for some reason, and I can't really explain that. I'm just really bad at actually getting rid of books. I did have a couple of boxes in my understairs cupboard that have been here since I moved into the house 5 years ago. This is getting gone. I'm gonna get rid of it, and hopefully someone will enjoy it. I don't really remember much about this book because I actually DNF'd this one like a couple of chapters in because I just found it so ridiculous. I think the main character was very juvenile, and well, all the characters were very juvenile, and there was this thing about twins and like the way that people were talking about the twins being like, oh, I expected them to be exactly the same because they're twins. And I'm like, what, are you 5? Do you not understand that people are different people? What's happening here? I'm very confused. So yeah, I couldn't find anything in this book that would make me want to keep it. Maybe someone else will enjoy it more than I did. Maybe someone else will enjoy all of these books more than I did. One can only hope. So there we have it. Those are the books that I'm planning to unhaul today. If you think that I should keep any of them, please let me know, but you will really have to have a very compelling reason for me to keep them because I just don't think that I want them. And if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!